warning before you listen. This epic is not for children, nor for the faint of heart. We retell the ancient Greek myths as they were born, unfiltered, unsoftened. Scenes of violence, curses, betrayals, and a hunger for power that shows no mercy. Given the many conflicting versions of the Titan War, the events have been rebuilt to complete the missing pieces. Here, we tell the myth as it was meant to be told. Sources and references are listed in the episode description. Chapter 80. From War of the Titans, the clash of weapons and the fall of time. Prometheus, when stone speaks and fire reveals. Some messages are never believed until they burn. Night had drawn its last breath, when a man with no shadow approached a camp that awaited no one. His steps were heavy, not with exhaustion, but with the burden of unspeakable truth. He knew some words are severed before they're ever spoken. The guards saw him. They rushed, dragged him, the way riddles are pulled from the chest of truth. He did not resist, but with blood on his lips he said, "Take me to the one who is no longer a god, but a question at the heart of war." They chained him, left him bound, as if the voice he carried might ignite the tent should it escape without permission. Then came the news. A stranger, claims to be a messenger, requests audience with Zeus. Some commanders laughed. "A messenger," one sneered, "in an age where only spears deliver words." But Metis, who never sleeps when the moon does, spoke, "Wait, if he tells the truth, perhaps the truth is with him." In the prison, the guards mocked Prometheus. His face didn't resemble a prisoner's, it resembled regret, walking on 2 feet.
One scoffed, "He says he carries a message from inside." Another added, "He knows names only spies would dare speak." In the chamber of Zeus, where even light is searched before it's allowed to enter, Prometheus was brought forward. Hera stood, Hestia gasped, Metis stepped forward, but did not speak, and Prometheus stood still. For the first time, he saw Zeus, not as he had heard of him, but as he was. He had known the face of the god, but now he beheld the face of prophecy. He stood silent, as if the lightning in Zeus's brow had reassembled his entire vision. In his heart he whispered, "This is not a thunderbolt. It is wrath choosing its shape." Everything in Zeus had changed. He was no longer someone you heard about. He was someone no language could describe. Zeus spoke, his voice slicing through the air. "Who sent you?" Prometheus answered, steady, unshaken. "Those who existed before gods had names, Themis, Phoebe, and Theia." Metis sighed as if hearing her own shadow. "If one of them sent you, prove it, or else—" Zeus cut in, his voice tearing through doubt like a blade through illusion.
"And what is your proof? Names can be memorized. Any traitor can utter the names of women."
Prometheus stepped forward, his gaze unyielding. "I'm not here to be believed, but if you want proof, bring fire to this stone." Silence. Glances exchanged, smirks, and unease without a name. A soldier asked, "You want us to burn it?" Prometheus replied, "No. Awaken it. Fire does not destroy this stone. It reveals it." They brought the torch closer. At first, nothing. No symbol, no shimmer. Then, the stone cracked, and across its surface, letters blazed, unreadable. Metis gasped. "Stop!" she cried. "These are not words. This is a signature." She stepped closer, studied them, then inhaled sharply, as if witnessing the first light birthed from ash. This is from Theia. Only she wrote like this, when she spoke to Gaia." Silence.
She touched the marks as one touches an unforgiven past. No one can forge this sign. The message is real. Zeus stepped forward, looked at the stone, then at Prometheus. His voice, calm like a knife, being unsheathed. Speak. What did she say? Prometheus opened his hand, unwrapped the stone, and read. His voice became the mirror of the skies. Cronus does not rule. He marches. 3 fronts, 3 wounds. Hyperion will turn the sky into fire. Perses and Thaumas will drown the sea. Coeus and Erebus will shatter the land. And Cronus, he will sit, as he did when he swallowed you, waiting to finish the feast. Zeus lifted his eyes. Lightning stirred within him. Who told you? I was afraid. Prometheus answered, his voice carrying echoes of time itself. I did not come to warn you. I came to say justice still fights, even if alone. Prometheus asked for no shelter, no thanks. He simply turned to the door and said, I belong to no one, but I cannot stay silent, not when the sickle becomes a god, and dominion is woven from brutality. He stepped out, and behind him, silence caught fire, and the markings on the stone, they kept glowing, as if they would never fade, until the sickle falls, and its voice is broken forever. This chapter of the epic has come to an end, but remember, what you've just heard is not a record of facts, but the echo of a myth, a story born from the imagination of the ancients, etched into the long memory of humankind. If this tale stirred something in you, if it opened a door to reflection or wonder, don't forget to support the channel and share the journey with those you love. And in the comments, tell us which moment in this chapter struck you the most and why. We'll meet again in the next chapter of this audio odyssey through time. Until then, farewell.